The greatest power you possess is your ability to choose. Join Lowe's Moore as he reveals how you can begin to maximize that power by exploring yourself on the deepest levels and committing to making lasting and positive changes. Get ready to achieve breakthroughs that will lead to accelerated growth and transformation because you are now tuned in to The Blueprint.
Why the actions contradict the lamb. I'm fellowshipping when I'm with the fam. That's more relations, that's foreign and foreign.
All right, this is Lowe's Moore. And, man, we were having some technical difficulties. But welcome to The Blueprint. Again, I want to say, as we enter into our, this is going to be a little strange because I had to end up going on to the phone. So this is actually going to be a little strange here. And, but we here and we live, and I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And this is going to be interesting, but we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun here. I'm gonna walk around for a little while till we get some technical issues straightened out. But I'm gonna sit down with a few people. They're gonna be talking. You're gonna hear a bunch of noise. But I don't know. Just before I started walking around, should I do my book of the week? Yeah, I should definitely do my book of the week as I'm going around. So let's check that out right now. All right, our book of the week is Chris Paul, new book that just came out. Just came out, and now he's as you know, he's a Golden State Warrior, and Chris is doing some amazing thing. It's going to be interesting to see Chris Paul play with Steph Curry, but Chris Paul talks about his grandfather in his book. Man, he starts with his grandfather, and he says that his grandfather is, like his best friend and stuff like that. So this is going to be an interesting piece. I've heard a number of his interviews on this, man. I really love what how his grandfather says that he's, how he was going to be great, and how his relationship with his grandfather and his grandfather's passed on. But it's interesting that he started out, doing his memoirs with his grandfather. So that's going to be a very powerful thing, man. So make sure you pick up a copy. I'm going to pick up mine real soon. Chris Paul 61. Hey, ladies. Hey, excuse me. Where y'all going? Come on here for a second. Right. So I'm down here with my family down here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, man. It's the beginning. Well, the beginning down here in Fayetteville. Man, I got my nieces here, man. Come and jump in here.
Hello, my name's Zamaria.
All right, Zamara, we just celebrated her on the Blueprint a couple of weeks ago. She graduated from high school, and now she's on her way to college.
Yes, I'm excited.
Okay, where you going?
I'm going to Sand Hills for 2 years. I got it for free, and I'm going to go to A&T for the rest of my 2 years.
No, A&T. Aunt Joyce in there went to A&T.
Yeah, I heard. Everybody told me.
Yeah, but it's probably totally different now.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's totally different.
Yeah. And you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Zanae.
Yeah, it's my girl Zanae. Zanae is still in school.
Sophomore.
Gonna be a sophomore next year, right? Playing tremendous softball. Oh yeah, we're gonna look for great things. I was mad that I got down here so late, because I wanted to see you play softball. Right? Every time I came down, Zanae said she was doing something different. We tried golf.
Yeah.
What else did we try? You tried basketball?
Yeah, I did. I did try basketball. That ain't last.
Yeah, and you going to school for?
Cosmetology. And get my business, and then I'm going to college for business and get my business degree.
Oh yeah, you can't only do the hair, but you gotta know the business.
Yeah.
And Zanae is playing softball, and you're gonna be in the future doing. What do you want to study?
I want to do culinary.
Culinary. Oh yeah. You start cooking already? Did you make me something yet?
She can cook now.
You make me something? You make me something before I leave?
Yeah. What you want? What you want?
I don't know. Tell me what you name me one of your specialties.
I don't know.
Your specialty. What's your specialty?
Steak.
Steak?
Mhm.
Oh,
She
got
makes
you know
good
skirt
steak.
steak? Skirt steak? You ever heard of skirt steak?
Mm-mm.
Man, you gotta find out what skirt steak is. Go in the store, find a steak, cook me up some skirt steak. It's like a lean steak. I want to see.
Okay.
All right, that's my. Woo, my nieces, and we're gonna walk around here a little bit. You know, we're gonna walk around here and say hello to a bunch of people, and we're gonna go in the house right now, and we're gonna check it out. All right, I gotta take my shades off. You know, because remember this is where the family. Oh, there you go. Say hello to everybody over there, Colin. Yeah, this is the 4th of July family. Man, Colin,
hello everybody.
We're celebrating today.
We're starting
today. Today is hot dogs, cheeseburgers, burgers, and we also sausage,
deer burgers,
deer burgers. They don't kill Bambi. No.
Yeah.
Potato salad.
Corn on the cob. And watermelon. And all kinds of chips.
All kinds
of wine. All kinds of water. All kinds of fruit juice.
Yeah. Right? Because I know you guys, man. I know you guys are getting ready for 4th of July, man. I'm sure some of you have been traveling. Well, you've been traveling in a plane or in a bus, you know. And, hey, Carla, you look good. You look wonderful all the time. You keep yourself good all the time, man. You know, all the time. Look. Ernie Juno over here.
What's going on?
Yeah, Mount Vernon High School. Man. State champion.
Nah.
He down here. This is called family.
Yeah,
we down here, man, and we all chilling out, man. And got something to say, man? What's your favorite 4th of July? I mean, because 4th of July, we know it's Independence Day, right? But we celebrate family. This is family holiday. So a family moment around this holiday?
The cookouts get better and better every year. That's about it. Just being around family, friends, loved ones.
Yeah. No special one to stick out in your mind?
Not really.
Okay, they all good.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah.
All right. You know, I can literally go way back, man, because for me, 4th of July has always been special regarding family. Because since I was a little kid, right, I used to think about, how did I'm going to ask her in a minute. I'm going to ask my mom in a minute. But, you know, I used to see my mom in a whole bunch of pictures, right, you know, on the beach, and everything. And you know, hanging out with friends and stuff like that. And I was like, she had 4 kids. I was like, where were the kids? Where were we at the time? Right? Where were we? And, you know, find out that my mother used to take us down for 4th of July, for the 4th of July celebration with the family. And then she used to leave us here. And then she used to go on vacation. And we can't forget the card games, playing spade all night long. You know, we can't forget those things. But my mom used to leave us down here, man, and we wouldn't go back. We wouldn't come back home until it was time to go to school. So I realized that's where my mom was, at the hotel in the bikinis, you know, running around the beach. You know, she just took us and left us with our grandparents, man, which was a wonderful time. But 4th of July is one of my favorites because all the family get together. Let's see who else we got in the house here, right? We just walking through the house, right? And, you know, Dakari's over here.
Hello. Whoever I'm speaking to. How you doing?
You're speaking to the Facebook and YouTube world. He's cutting some, he's cutting some watermelon here.
Facebook.
Hey,
and YouTube world.
What would we do if we didn't have watermelon for during the cookout, man? During the family gathering right here. And he's taking care of the watermelon over here. You know, So we just walking around here. And we like, everybody covering up. You know, Aunt Crystal over here. Where's Aunt Crystal over here? Hey, can you give us a favorite? What the lights at? You like what the light? Some favorite. What's the? Let me move this little thing here. What's a favorite? Because 4th of July is for family. What's a favorite 4th of July moment?
I've had a couple of good favorite moments. The two families, my biological family, we would all get together 4th of July at Pelham Bay Park. And everybody would get together there. And this wonderful family, the Blunt McNair family, I've celebrated 4th of July here for many, many years. And it's always been a favorite, loving time for me. So I'm blessed to have that in my life.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Hey, and we love you too. Yeah, we love you. Go on. Aunt Joyce over here. There you go.
Hello, everybody.
What's your favorite moment?
Coming home to mother for 4th of July, her frying fish, hush puppies, and everything in the backyard. And everybody together.
Right? Hey, you guys just heard me when I was talking about my mom, right? And I used to look through the little photo albums, and I see my mom in a bikini, you know, out at the beach. And I was like, well, where are the kids? She had 4 kids. You know, I just told you guys, I realized she just dropped us off to our grandparents' 4th of July. Right, and then she went partying, hanging out, and all that kind of stuff like that. I want to hear what she got to say about this. What you got to say about this? What you got to say about this?
She said let them keep a hold
Oh, you want to hold the phone? Hold the phone. Tell the people.
What am I supposed to tell them?
What's your favorite 4th of July moment? You know,
all of them.
All of them, right?
All of them are my favorite.
And the ones where you left us down 4th of July.
But I would stay there with y'all until after 4th of July.
And then you go
Then
home.
I went back and went to work.
And went to work. But how come I seen you all in pictures and you was at the hotel and you had the bikini, you was at the beach, and I was like...
Well, you know, hey, you got to
you had to have your moment.
You have to have some free time sometimes.
Oh, well, I knew, you know, I didn't know mothers and fathers.
But I just love it. I love all the family gatherings and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. We down here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. We just hanging out. You got a favorite 4th of July moment? You do not? What? I got a favorite. Okay, we're gonna give you one now.
Thank you.
This one. All right, we got Malia and Tracy. Yeah.
Hi. My favorite is just like on Joyce's, where we go down to my grandma's for 4th of July. She do the fish, and all the cousins come and get in the swimming pool. And we have a great big barbecue in the backyard with all the family. That's my favorite.
All right. What about you, Randy? You know you've been down here a few times, but I'm sure you had some other 4th of July moments.
One of our... Yeah, everyone coming down here, that's always a favorite time, coming down here to be around family. But my favorite 4th of July was when we couldn't come down here because Tracy was pregnant with Michael. And we stayed in Mount Vernon for the only time in the last 28 years. We stayed in Mount Vernon. We went to Nursery High School and watched the fireworks. We had a great time.
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah, you know, we had some moments like that where we couldn't get down here. And we went to Nursery too. Or Playland.
Right.
Fireworks too as well.
Yeah, but she couldn't go far because she was like ready to give birth.
I think we was in the same position.
Yeah. And about 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, she gave birth to our son. So, momentous.
I think Teresa was pregnant with Isaiah. So I don't know if we were down here.
Right, that's right. That's right.
Pam with Bobby.
That's right. I got pictures of all of them. Oh, I got the pictures.
Oh.
Every year is a great year.
Hey, move over, man. Let me. Hey, yeah, come right over here with me. What's up, fellas? Look, right here. Look. What's up, Kaden? What's up? Huh? This is the legacy here. When we stop this, when we're no longer here, they're gonna pick it up. Right, Riley? You gonna pick it up?
Pick what up?
The cookout. What we doing right now?
The pickle.
You gonna cook out too? You gonna do like Papa? You gonna be cooking it?
Yeah, no. And the popcorn.
You gonna be cooking too?
No.
You ain't gonna be cooking? Why not?
You're gonna be eating though.
You're gonna be playing video games. All right. You gonna eat?
No.
Oh man, come on. We gotta see we got the chef of the house here. What's up, man?
I came inside. You want to put me on camera?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's out there, the master chef. I'm gonna show you well, this is the start of it. This is the burgers, hot dogs, sausage, salad, deer burgers, veggie burgers, turkey burgers.
This is day one.
Right?
It's only
this
day
is
one.
Day one. Right. Tomorrow is seafood. So we're gonna have breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
Right, and then later on that afternoon, all the seafood,
shrimp, fish.
He said frog legs. Last time was alligator. I mean, when we say seafood, man, we took a deep dive, man. We just went off the cliff. You know, alligator. You know, I don't know, but you know, of course, fish. Right?
Yeah.
Hush puppies and all that kind of thing. Like, we talked about the card games. Let me take you out here. So. All right. Celebrating 4th of July. 4th of July weekend. You got a little music out here. Yeah, we live. Look, we got Rockers in the house.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mount Vernon's in the house. We down here. Hey, we taking over Fairfield. Mount Vernon's taking over Fairfield. You got the Rock from Mount Vernon. You got Greg Thomas from Mount Vernon. Ronell from Mount Vernon. They all, we just taking over. We don't know who the guy over there is. He's stuck in the party. So what's your favorite 4th of July moment?
Sipping on some.
Oh my God! What's your
the fireworks, bro? The fireworks.
Fireworks.
What I love to see the kids smile and watch them.
Yeah. Is that what they call it down here? It looks like they blowing stuff up down here.
No, that's the Army base right next door.
Oh, so you gonna have your own fireworks?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite moment right now? Can they see you on there?
Going down to the Intrepid in Manhattan.
Intrepid. Yeah.
Go sit up.
I haven't been down there in a minute.
That's beautiful.
You know what? Because my dad and mom used to bring us down there.
Yeah.
My dad and mom used to bring down there in Intrepid and go and watch the soldiers. They docking, and next thing you know, they blowing up fireworks and stuff like that. Yeah. Come on in here, man. Come on. Yeah, we got Terry and Doug out here. They dropping money on the ground. You know, Doug.
Yo, what's going on, my people? This is Mount Vernon?
It's everywhere.
We live?
We live, man.
Hey, I want to bless everybody for the 4th of July, yo. Everybody have a safe and enjoy yourself. I tell you what, though, if you was down here, you can come to my house.
That's right. He invite everybody
it's
over.
On.
Yeah, so, hey, make plans for next 4th of July.
No. Yes.
What's up, Terry? What's your favorite 4th of July?
Well, really, there are no really good 4th of July. Every time I've been around people from Mount Vernon, they suck. For the last 20 plus years, nothing but Mount Vernon folks in my life. Particularly this joker here. Then he bring his kinfolk down, his brother, his sister, his mama getting on my nerves. Talking about when I got to leave. Like I'm on self-check. But I love her because she's my mama from
What's your favorite moment?
My favorite moment is the fireworks and just the family being together. That's the main thing for me.
Yeah.
That's the top.
Now, Terry, we're going to delete him later. Right? And check this out. Notice he said 20 plus years he's been here. He had a choice not to come. Right? So why did he come if it was so terrible? He keeps coming back. You know? He said he pleads the 5th. Yeah, but we just getting started. Today is hamburgers, hot dogs, as you heard, and a whole bunch of other things. And then tomorrow, so it's seafood night. It's tomorrow. And then on 4th of July, man, that's when the steaks and ribs and, man, they got the big grills in the backyard, man. Right now we at Curry's house, and then we're gonna go to Doug's house, man, tomorrow, man. And we just get rolling. And you see, I'm taking a tour here, right? So it's gonna get a little dark. We're gonna get a little dark, and for a moment, yep. And I gotta go into the garage because there's folks in the garage. All right. Everybody like, oh, they taking their hair down in here. They brushing their hair back. All right. Yeah, we got all the nieces and great nieces. Oh, what's up? You say hi? Huh? What you got to say, Justin? You got something to say? You ain't got anything to say? This is my hug here. Can I get a hug? I might have to show you that. Uh-oh.
Hi, Cody.
Yeah.
Say happy 4th of July.
Gwen's hiding. Gwen's the gifted one in the family, right? You know, hey. Now, I come down for Christmas, right? And Gwen's doing her tree. It was like the tree that when you go to Sears, I may be dating myself right now because Sears is not open any longer, but you go to Sears or any of these fabulous places where the decorations in the stores are amazing, right? You go to Gwen's house, it's like she just stole the thing out of the Sears or Target. Them Christmas trees be amazing, right? They should be in a catalog, her Christmas trees. Man, all the things that she makes, right? And we got Janessa here. She put her shades on. Woo!
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? My name is Janessa Sanders. Down here in North Carolina, chilling with my Uncle Junie. I'm the one that make the good baked beans and the cabbage.
The baked beans. And they forward to that. Uh-oh. Come on now. What's your, everybody, one at a time, what's your favorite 4th of July moment?
No work. Chilling with family and friends.
Okay. All right. Janessa, yours?
Mine is getting a chance to see everybody because we don't, we're down here in North Carolina, they're up there in New York. So just being able to just see everybody, I think that's my really best moment for me.
Yeah. Michelle?
And the food too. The food is amazing. Food. Yeah, I love to eat. Yeah. I love to eat. I'll tell you that right now.
Unfortunately, as much as I love hanging out with family, the best 4th of July moment is my wedding.
Yeah.
Just saying, I got married on 4th of July 2019. It was the best.
So that means she get to celebrate every 4th of July, right? But she here. Next year, she said,
I'm not doing it here next year.
they're going away next year. Hey, we should take a cruise. We should take a cruise for 4th of July. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I went through the house. You're about to see some darkness here in a second. Yep. I'm in the darkness because I'm transitioning back to the house and back to the front. Yeah. Oh, I can't leave out. Where's the light at? This is the light. I can't leave out. We already talked to Samaria, but we got a newborn in the house. Look at that. How old? A month old. A newborn in the house. Look at that. Right? Now he got a lot of names, so I don't know which one to call him. Justin. Justice. See, he moved when I said it too. Justice. And this is Kirsten. This is the new mommy. Oh my God, the new mommy. Yeah. Hey, what would we do without family? What's your favorite 4th of July moment?
I was little.
Oh.
Uncle Janine.
What?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I was little. All I know is I was little. I was wearing all them pink shorts, and we all was in a group pictures together.
And that was a favorite moment.
Yeah. That's because we had all the cousins together in the picture.
All the cousins. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Hey, look, I'm gonna say all mine have been great, right? And we still going through the house. Looks like they about to start playing spades right now. We about to enter the room where they about to play spades right now. This is a true tradition, right? Man, now I'm out here. Now I'm back outside. Hey, if you guys don't mind, can y'all put in the chat? Put in the chat. What's your favorite 4th of July moment? Right? What is it that you like doing on 4th of July? Right? So we gotta all right, we shifting here. Transitioning. We gotta take something out the stream here. All right, so yeah, we out here. And man, I'm excited, man. You got to see, and I know many of you guys, right? Many of you guys are going to be, if you haven't started already, we just happen to start early. And this is like the second day because the Blunts and McNears, we drove down from Mount Vernon, visit some friends in Baltimore. And from Baltimore, we went down, we drove to Plymouth, North Carolina. Now I was born in Plymouth, North Carolina, and I hadn't been back for a while. I think the last time I was in Plymouth, right? And I don't know if you guys know this, but JB Smoove and Lowe's Moore were both born in Plymouth, North Carolina, right?
That's cool.
JB had his just a couple of weeks ago, JB had his family reunion in Plymouth, North Carolina. And yesterday we had a huge barbecue in Plymouth, North Carolina. And before we show you some things, I want to shout out to my cousin Angie, who wasn't able to make it down, Shannon and Sean. And I want to say to Aunt Dolores, right, and Uncle Strickland. You know, we want to give them a shout out as well. And of course, my youngest daughter, Sherelle, who just recently, 6 weeks ago, she had a little girl along with her husband, Steve, right? Her husband, Steve. And so they're back home and they're celebrating his sister's graduation. But when you got a 6-week-old, right, you can't do a whole lot of traveling just yet till the baby gets some shots, you know. But I want to give them a shout out as well. And to all my family and friends, I mean, all over, not just Mount Vernon, but we got family and friends all over Pennsylvania. We got them in Charlotte, North Carolina. I mean, we just got them all over, man. And so we just wanted to shout out everybody. And
this has been pretty much your family's.
Yeah, we didn't even get to. We're not even talking about my wife's family. We're gonna do something with them real soon too as well, right? And it's gonna be awesome, man.
But you know, when you're married, as long as we're all family, right?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
not.
we all
It's
family.
not like, you know. But I'm grateful. I wanted to look at Angie's. Angie put a comment up. It said that her favorite memory was being at Mother and Granddaddy's house in Plymouth with all the extended family at the cookout, and the pool was the best for her.
Yeah. Now we not talking about like an in-ground giant pool now, or above ground giant pool. You know, we're talking about, we're sitting on a porch, right? And if I take about maybe 3, 4, 5 steps out from this camera, from the porch, that would be the size of the pool, right? And we have that cookout, man. we were all young at the time, and even my sister Tracy, she's like a little girl, and but Angie and Tracy and all my cousins. Now we got a lot of cousins, man, and we're gonna show you that a little bit that in a minute. But all of us, all the young kids was in that pool, man. I mean, sometimes we'd be in that pool. We loved it, man. We couldn't move nowhere. We could barely get out the pool. We could barely get in the pool. We were just right next to each other.
Well, if I was to kind of talk about a memory since you and I've been married, the first time I came down here was 1984, and what I thought was, so throughout the years, me, Tracy, Angie, we all had kids around the same time, Carla, and we used to come in and do like an assembly line with the girls. And we would take the girls, and one would wash them, the other would dry them, the other would do the hair, you know. And then just in time for us to get ready to do something for ourselves, it would be lunchtime. And then it would be, and after a while, it was like, so we couldn't wait when we used to go down to Plymouth, like go in the Belt and the shoe store. That was like the highlight of our week.
Belton Towers. That was
Belton Towers. It was
a big
me,
thing down
Tracy,
here.
Angie, Carla, like all of us with Gwen, Ma, Andres, we would go down there and just shop. And you would think that we would go into like Lord and Taylor's or like
Belton Towers was North Carolina, especially Plymouth. It was its Lord and Taylor's. I mean, my mom used to come down. I got to go to Belton Towers. Hey, everybody goes down. Everybody got to go to Belton Towers. I couldn't find anything for me in Belton Towers, but you know.
But I don't know what you're calling it, right? But all I know is the other fun memory I had, and I'm sure that Angie and Tracy and them, Belk and Tyler, she says, yeah, one of the memories I have was one year we were all, I don't think we were doing water fights or we were doing something, and this man showed up, and he was like wondering who all these young people were in Mother's Yard, and he came over like, you know, what are y'all doing? And we all looked at him like, who are you? We like scared that man away. You should have seen that was hilarious. And then we were all looking at, Mother, you got a man coming down here looking for you.
Yeah, no, those good times. And man, no water fights, man. We went out and bought the biggest water guns.
Oh yeah.
And all the balloons, man, water balloons. We was throwing water balloons, man. We was running all, you know, and you can hear Mother screaming, y'all better watch out. Don't you touch my front porch glass. Get off my porch.
Close the door.
Close the door. You're letting the flies in. You know, it was just awesome times, man. You know, so as each and every one of you get ready, if you're not already, to celebrate, even though we know that the 4th of July is Independence Day. I mean, United States of America separating from Great Britain. And it's Independence Day, but really for us, you know, particularly African Americans and everybody around the nation, it's Family Day, right? And we love.
We were still enslaved in 1776.
Yeah.
Truth be told.
Yeah, I don't think we were independent at that time, right? But we celebrate family during this time, and of course they have expanded. Like yesterday, we were in Plymouth. They put out an announcement, and I hadn't been in Plymouth in a long time to see a number of family members, particularly because of the pandemic. So, and the last time I was actually down here in Plymouth, you know, God rest my grandmother's soul and grandfather, right, and grandfather. We were down there to clean out the house because they were getting ready to sell the house. So many wonderful and powerful memories, but that was the last time I was actually down there. And so when the call came out that we were having a barbecue at one of my cousin's house, and many of like my grandmother and, you know, my Uncle Benny, my Uncle Garfield, my Uncle James Demas, I mean, you know, all my uncles and aunts, most of them have gone on, right? But they had a lot of children. So we want to show you just some things from yesterday, man, as you prepare for your 4th of July, right? For your family days, right? As you see, we're celebrating. This is yesterday. Of course, my cousin had a huge house and a backyard the size of a football field
and an in-ground pool.
and an in-ground pool. So we were all out there celebrating yesterday, and these are some of the pictures. Well, actually, this is from today. We were over at my brother Doug's house, and this morning he got to cut the grass, and of course he had the grandkids. There's Hartley with Uncle Doug cutting the grass, right? And there's Dakota. He's out there with Uncle Doug too, cutting the grass this morning. But yeah, and we stayed at my cousin Clayton. He's the gymnast of the family. And we stayed at his house while we were in Plymouth on Friday. And then that's my cousin's grandson there, over there.
His name is Caden.
Caden, yeah. And yeah, because sometimes you don't know. You just got to get out there. That's my mom, and my cousin Lorraine, right?
And that's
and
her son.
Her
daughter
and a grandson, right? They out there. Man, that's how huge the backyard was, like a football field. Of course, that's Betty Jean, my Aunt Joyce, and Aunt Crystal. They out there, and Geraldine out in the backyard, as you could see. Yeah, that's family. That's Van Lee, along with my wife and her daughter, and of course my daughter Michelle, right? And they had like 10, 20 tents out there, right? And they all just chilling out. Just chilling out back there. There's Randy and Tracy and Malia, their granddaughter. Malia was in the water having a great time too, as well. And I think we may have some video to kind of give you even a more clear picture of how yesterday was. So yeah,
Push it.
Yeah. Wow. So it was a great time there. Just an amazing time out there, man, in a huge backyard. They had another little small house in the backyard where they had the food at. It was air conditioned, bathroom, so you can change and stuff like that, man. It was just awesome, man. So let's see. So let me go back. You see my book of the week. And of course, this is the word. This is the word of the week, right here, family. And of course, 4th of July for us is family time, and I'm truly enjoying it. We're here until Friday.
I like that. When he says fam, it says FAMILY, which is I love you. Like fam, I love you. Like family. It's pretty cool. Like that they do that.
Yeah.
Right? And your affirmation?
My affirmation is strong people don't put others down, they lift them up, right? So sometimes when you grow up, right, sometimes when you grow up, man, if you're not the outgoing person, and you're kind of a quiet person, sometimes people pick on you, because they believe that they're stronger, right? And the reality, they turn into bullies, and so, but I say to all the strong people, the people that they think they strong and or think they better than, right? Looking down on people, and talking about people because you have stuff and because you live in a better life does not make you strong, right? But when you're strong and you have things and you have the ability to help people, right, you need to lift people up. That's what makes strong people strong. So
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, and a lot of times people think that, that when you're strong, that your strength means that you can step on somebody else. So there's a difference between, now this is crazy, but I want to say there's a difference between being strong and being powerful, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are seeking power, but
Right.
they're not strong.
Right.
Right. And so we got to get to a place sometimes that finding strength in the Bible, it says that when I am weak,
Then I am strong.
Right. That's when I'm in my strongest position, is when I'm in my weakest position, because when I'm weak, who do I have to rely on?
Yeah.
I rely on, right? It says I can do all things through God or through Christ who strengthens me.
Yeah.
So when I am weak, I am strong because Christ strengthens me. But that doesn't mean that I'm powerful, right? Because sometimes your power can go to your head, because only God is all powerful, right? He's omnipotent, right? Even if we're powerful, we're not omnipotent. We may be potent, but we're not omnipotent.
Yeah, we're not all power.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. So you have your music and
Yeah, so I got my my music and movie of the week, right? Those are the Sledge Sisters, and everybody knows this is probably a family anthem. We are family.
I got all my sisters with me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And my brothers too.
Yeah. So we all remember that song. They play him in every sporting event, right? In every home, right? We are family, right? And as you can see, man, we've made particularly a lot of extended family over the years. Our family is very diverse, right? There's a lot of diversity in the family.
When I think about family, when you talked about going down to North Carolina years ago with your mom and your cousins, right? So there was a total of 6 of you cousins, right? And then marriage came, right?
Right, yeah.
And then kids came. And if you think about your mom, right? Like she's got like 4 kids, actually like 5 really, right? With Evelyn, right? But when you think about that and how many grandchildren she has, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy because you got, we go TT, right? Keisha, Ken J, right? And then you go down to Vanshalik and Michelle and Sherelle and Janissa, Sherelle. Then we go to Joya, I believe, right? Joya and Daisha and Lozy, right?
Yeah,
and then from Lozy, then you go to Carice and Isaiah and Michael, then Isaiah and Kirsten.
Yeah.
You started with 4 of y'all, 6 of y'all, right?
Yeah.
And look at all the kids. And now those kids, every one of Ma's granddaughters have kids.
Yeah.
And one of the 3 grandsons, 2 of the 3 grandsons, Ken J and Michael, have kids.
Yeah.
That's it. So only 2 of her grandchildren don't have kids. And she ain't finished, I don't think. I know if I ask some girls, the girls will be like, I'm done. But you never know, man.
No. And we're just using us as an example. And this is just not an example of us, man. This is an example for many people that are celebrating, I call family week, family day, 4th of July. I mean, it's going to be, I know you guys can't wait to get together. It's incredible. This is an incredible time. I mean, when you look at Thanksgiving, family. When you look at Christmas, family. People talk about like they not celebrating those days because of
beliefs or whatever.
Yeah, whatever they say about Christmas or or Easter or Resurrection Day. When we celebrate, I always see it as a time. People see it as a time like I'm off work. I say, man, those are times we get a break from work and all that stuff to be with family.
Yeah,
and
we've
that's
started
powerful.
some traditions because, Tracy and Randy are going to be moving away this year, but for years, they had Labor Day, right?
Mhm.
And I think they did Memorial. They did Memorial and Labor Day. It felt like it. I think they did both,
Mhm.
right? And then mine did Easter. We did Christmas, right? Doug did 4th of July. I think Curtis at one point did either Labor Day or Memorial Day when they were living
Oh
here.
yeah,
had
they
one
were
of them,
big too.
and then Dee Dee did New Year's Eve. My mom did Thanksgiving when she was alive, and then Tracy always did Thanksgiving. So we always found our way together on family time. So people knew that our family was really important, was, and always will be really important to us. You have a person of the week that you had up here, and that was.
Well, first of all, I got to go back to the movie.
To the movie, yeah.
I got to go back to the movie because that's Will Smith and King Richards, and which talked about a family that endured. They came up in Compton, California, and survived Compton, California, and one of the great and true families of that be going on to be successful, and and then now our person of the week is Venus. Venus Williams is our person of the week this week, man. And we know Venus is still going on, man. She's still playing. She's still playing out there, even though Serena is retired. But man, when you think about family, man, this my music of the week and my movie of the week is about family. So yeah, and the person of the week is about family. I want to say happy birthday to Destiny. I think we seen Destiny a little bit earlier in the house. And then coming soon. That's next week. But my cousin, you probably see my cousin Clayton over there, but this is his niece. In Newburgh, North Carolina. She's the only female. She's the only female firefighter. She's going to be coming on the show next week, and it's going to be crazy to have her on there. Her story is so amazing, and then
Well, you know what I loved about that story is that our son is a fireman, right? The car. And so he was really excited about knowing that we had that this female firefighter was out there doing her thing. So, and you had no idea who she was.
Right.
Right. You never met her before. And so this is pretty awesome. We look forward to having her on the show. I'm sure she's going to bring a lot of energy and, and hopefully a good vision for young girls who want to be firefighters. I mean, I can't wait to see her story because she's got a lot, I'm sure, to tell. Because being a firefighter as a man is no joke.
Yeah.
Dakari showed me some video this morning of a fire in Mount Vernon that was pretty heavy. And all I can think about is as a man going through there, but as a woman, you're built different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got Laurie Overton. I mean, she's the founder of Overton Travel. She's a cousin of mine.
Yeah, you putting your whole family up on the show,
Yeah. And she's going to be talking about her amazing. She can do, I think, individual things, but her trips are big trips.
She sees the world. She's seen the world.
She takes people around the world.
Yeah,
Africa.
Tell Lori to give us plenty of pictures. We want some pictures.
Oh yeah, She says she's got plenty of pictures, man. But Africa, man, you name a place, man, and she's taken large groups of people. Actually, my mom was just on I think she was on a cruise with her. During the pandemic, she was on a cruise with her, man. So it's going to be real cool to talk to her as well. Yeah, because it's summertime, right? Everybody's looking for trips, and the thing about trips is, you got to plan them. But the things about trip is that you don't have to just do them at summertime.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I just want to figure out how to get on a celebrity cruise Equinox so we could go see our son sing with the boy band Evolution, because he's doing his thing out there. And so somebody some tickets to the celebrity Equinox so we can see Lowe's.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now he's going to be singing tomorrow in the Cayman Islands. Yeah. He's traveling there now on the cruise trip. And that's going to be pretty cool to check him out. And we got to get on one of those celebrity cruises ourselves and get out there.
That's right. So a couple of things. Didi said, now instead of Loud and Wild Spade games, which they're still playing, by the way, Didi, we play crazy games of Culture Tag. If you've never played Culture Tag, buy Culture Tag. It is created by a woman of color, Black woman, and it really is funny. It usually just has the initials of statements and sayings. It is hilariously funny. Get Culture Tag and lyrically correct. We played that on Mother's Day, I think it was, and we're in the house laughing and playing lyrically correct. So these are some great games, very what I call family fun type games,
right.
So these are great games. So thanks for bringing that up, Didi. I appreciate it. And Kevin, we will make sure that she gets some kisses. IYKYK. That's from Culture Tag. It says, if you know, you know. All right, that's what that means. Right. If you know, you
I think
know.
I saw. Was it Keith or Kevin Stevenson?
It was Kevin. Yeah, he said, "God bless you all, family for life. Kiss your mom for me."
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely. So we're just grateful. We've had a good time here today. We started a little bit late because we weren't able to get it. And you can hear the loud people in the background. It's more than likely, it sounds like my son-in-law. It sounds like my son-in-law. He doesn't know how to talk quietly. So he's really loud right now. So please forgive the background noise because that's what that is. But we're just grateful for our family being together. So we're going to probably get ready to go. It's 8:06. And if I was home, I'd be saying, man, we made it in enough time to get some pinkberries.
Yeah. But we nowhere near pinkberry. But there's
watermelon.
Yeah, there's watermelon. And there's, what's that? The frog thing is down here.
Oh yeah. Totally. What was it? Forever Rely on God, right? What is it? Oh my gosh. Y'all know what it is. I know the family knows what it is.
It's a yogurt place.
It's a yogurt place. Yeah.
Called Froghorns or something like that.
Oh, Oxgod Hip Hop and R&B is another fun game. Well, Angie, if you were here with us, we could be playing it right now. So next year you got to make sure you're here so we can play these games. Yep. So that's what we want to do. We want to have so much fun. We like having fun. We like being with our family. It is absolutely, they're crazy. We're crazy. We have a lot of fun, doing it.
Yeah. Let me say this. We just getting started. I don't know if you heard us that yesterday we had a cookout. Today is a small one. We got the hot dogs and hamburgers and of course the little salads and everything like that. Right. And we at my brother Curtis's house in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to have breakfast at my brother Doug's house, right? Tomorrow morning, man, we're going to have cheese and eggs, chicken, oysters. I guess we're going to have a bunch of stuff like that tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon and into the evening, we're going to be having seafood night, right? So it's every kind of seafood you can imagine tomorrow. I guess baked fish, fried fish, salmon, whatever. We're going to have it all tomorrow, seafood. And then 4th of July, man, they got the giant grills in the backyard. And, man, they're going to have every kind of steak, chicken, ribs.
I should get some lamb chops.
Yeah, man, you got to ask Doug about the lamb chops. Put them on there, man. When we go in the house, we're going to ask Doug about the lamb chop. And tomorrow, we're going to make a special trip to the lamb chop place. We're going to saute them lamb chops. We're going to go out and get some lamb chops.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
We're going to get some lamb chops. And we're going to put them on the grill. Yeah, like Stanley did the other night. We stopped in Baltimore on our way down here. And Stanley Wise and his wife, Leslie Wise, man. And we got there. and we went outside in the backyard, man, on the deck, and they sauteed those lamb chops, man, and we was tearing up some lamb chops, man, just awesome.
I want to say shout out. I didn't put a picture up, but I wish I had. Maybe we'll do it next week. But I want to say a special shout out to Sandy and Maria Ennis.
Yes.
Today is their 40th wedding anniversary. That is my big sister, Maria. I called her and Sandy today. They're hanging out in the Keys, just on the beach. But let me tell you something, Maria and Sandy, I love them. When I was younger, Maria really looked out for me, and she looked out for Dee Dee. And we somebody tried to mess with us. We didn't have to worry about anything because Maria had our back. So to Maria and Sandy, happy 40th wedding anniversary. Lowe's and I look up to you for relationship goals. We trying to catch you, but we'll never catch you because you're going to always be ahead of us. But we'll be down that road in a couple of weeks. We'll be sharing that 40th same time. And Doug and Gwen are right behind us celebrating that 40th. So all of us are hitting 40. You know, it is really good. It's really good, Dee Dee. You're making me laugh. Dee Dee said if it moves, Doug will grill it. That's hilarious.
And check this out. If you from Mount Vernon, right? Maria was Maria Roberts.
Right.
Yeah, she played basketball, ran track in Mount Vernon.
She should be in the Hall of Fame.
She should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, we're gonna try to make that happen. Yeah, and they down in Florida, man, and they celebrating 40 years anniversary. And then Sandy's what? Who's 60?
No, Marie. No, both of them are over 60.
Over 60. Okay, well, and then in August, right? August, we're gonna be celebrating my beautiful wife over here. She's gonna be 60 in August, right? Look like she's about 40, 35, 40, right?
Goodness Lord.
Yeah.
Let's hurry up and finish the show.
and then we, our anniversary is on August the 6th. We'll be celebrating 40 years of marriage.
Yeah, give me shit.
And then the next day is Patrice's birthday, and she's gonna be celebrating 60. So she was a 60, 40, 40, 60, right? That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be an awesome time back then, man. So and Dee Dee's talking all this junk, but her birthday, hey, we needed a fire extinguisher to get our candles blown out on the cake. She used to tease me, but now she done caught up.
Oh God, Skylar, thank you for your compliment. We're just excited. I don't really have an opportunity to be on the show because I'm behind the scenes. More than likely, I'm always behind the scenes putting up all the stuff. So when I get a chance,
she's my executive producer.
I'm the EP. I do all the stuff for my husband, and then he pays me with Pinkberry ice cream yogurt. Yes, I do get paid. Not in money, but in yogurt. It's all right though. It's sweet.
You still gotta spend the money for the yogurt, and yogurt is expensive today.
Yep. So it's pretty good. So yeah, again, we really had a good time. It was a good show.
Yeah.
Especially with our little mistakes. Listen, sometimes you have to learn how to improvise, and I'm grateful that I was able to do that. When we were struggling, I literally took out the cell phone and said, "Hey, use the cell phone, make it work. I'll work out in the background."
Yeah, and it was nice too because you know what would have happened? Dee's got more jokes, but you know what would have happened, right? I said to everybody in the house, yeah, this is a family celebration. I'm gonna have some of you guys come out and pop on. Well, we fooled them, man. When the technology went bad, she gave me the phone, and I was able to walk around and get them. They couldn't go anywhere. Oh, you gonna put me on blast like that? You gonna put me on? Everybody's trying to fix their hair, man. Everybody's doing their hair and stuff like that. And Carla was in there, Lowe's. You lucky you my brother-in-law, man. Because man, if it wasn't for you, But it was great. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Right? We finished?
Yeah, we just about finished. I just want to say how proud I am. You do a really excellent job. And we were able to, you should have seen us in here panicking with the time. We couldn't get anything working.
She was panicking. I knew that we were going to figure it out. And I knew that she was going to figure it out. Yeah, she was going to figure it out. And I was just going to do whatever she told me to do,
Hey,
Yeah.
teamwork makes the dream work. That's why we at
That's
40,
right.
baby.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's
So-
what makes it works. So again, we want to, wish you a happy 4th of July, a happy Independence Day, and the new name we've given it is Family Day. 4th of July, the whole week, and 4th of July is Family Day.
And can I just say something that's really important that just the Lord just laid on my heart, honestly. I was sharing with my son-in-law, earlier this morning, that there are many people out there that don't have good relationship with their family, and people have whatever the reasons that they may have, right? But I just ask that if there is somebody that has in your family done something to you or has caused you, a reason to no longer talk to them, and I want you to pray right now. I want you to pray for them. Pray that God blesses them, right? Because the Bible, we can't sit here sometime and talk about, that we love the Lord or the Lord is this or that in our life, and then we have aught against our brother and sister, right? The Bible tells us that if we have enemies, that we should love them, that we should do good to those who despitefully use us, right? Those who come at. So I really want you right now to just take a moment and ask God to bless those, even if they're in your family that have hurt you. I shared a story once, and it was a story about two brothers, and these two brothers were really close, and they did everything together, right? And so in there doing their things together, one day they got into an argument, and it was over something probably stupid, but in the midst of having the argument, they decided to separate and never talk to each other again. And they lived across the field. They lived in the same field, but they lived across from each other. And they got so angry that they decided to build a moat. And then that moat turned into a river. And they never talked to each other. And they were just, they would look at across the field and talk about each other, but they didn't talk to each other. And so one day a man comes by and he says, he said, I'm a carpenter and I'm looking for work. Is there anything that you need me to build? And one brother says, yeah, I need you to build a fence. He said, I need you to build a fence that's so high that I can't see what my brother is doing, across on the other side. I want to have nothing to do with him anymore. And so he says, okay, well, he said, I'm going to go get some wood and leave it for you. And then I'm going to leave. And when I come back, I want the fence to be up. And so he says, okay. And the brother leaves, and the man is building and building and building and building. And when the brother comes back, he looks up and he sees a bridge. He said, what did you do? he said, I thought you wanted a bridge. And he said he built the bridge. And when he looks up, his brother's running across the other side of the bridge. He said, brother, I thought you didn't want to talk to me anymore, and you built this bridge. And they ended up hugging each other and talking to each other and forgave each other. And the man turned and looked at the other guy, and he said, sir, the guy who built the bridge, he said, sir, where you going? And he said, I need you to build. He said, no. He said, can you do you need anything else? Can you do something else for me? He said, no, sir, I got more bridges to build. See, that's who Jesus is, right? We're busy building fences from our family, separating from our family. But sometimes we got to build that bridge and bring our family back together. So these holidays, these days, if you got an ought, release it, right? Because I sang a song one day that said, I surrender all to you, everything I give to you, withholding nothing, right? Well, I was withholding ought. God told me to put my hands down because I was withholding ought against my brother and sister. It wasn't really family member, but it's somebody else. But I'm telling you right now, the Lord is telling me to tell somebody on this Zoom, this StreamYard today, release whatever it is that you have against your family member, your son, your daughter, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Release it into the hands of God. Pray for them that God will bless them and give them everything, the desires of their heart, and watch him release you into a higher calling in him. And that's what I'm asking and encouraging you to do. And that's what family is all about. So let's, and Dee Dee says, God gave you a chance to choose family. They're called friends. And he is so good. And we've done that. Dee Dee and I have chosen, Felicia Pullen, her mom dated our uncle. Now her mom is gone. Our family has adopted her into our family. We've chosen her to be part of our family. And so that's something that's really important. So I just pray for somebody right now today that you release some ought, anything that you have. And that doesn't mean that if you don't talk to them, And you don't, that's your what you need. You got to do what you got to do for yourself. But I'm asking you in your spirit to release them and to forgive whoever it is that's done something so that God can use you. And then God will bring that person, and somewhere down the line, the bridge will be built. And that's what I'm looking for today. More bridges to be built for family so that we can continue to be a blessing to one another. So I'm grateful for today to be with our family here in North Carolina. I look forward to being with my family at some point. That we were trying to get a reunion together, and we hopefully will soon. So God bless you all.
Yeah. And so let me, I'm going to end with a video on family. I'm going to close out now. And that was a strong word right there. And it talks about the power of forgiveness, right? When you don't forgive, you become bound, right? But if you want to be released from something, right, you got to forgive. I mean, and the Bible again says, you know, how many times shall I forgive?
7 times 70.
7 times 70
a day.
Right. And so I agree. That's ditto, right? I mean, this is the time to reflect. 4th of July, if this is family day, right? If this is family day, right? This is a time to think about who to release yourself, man, by going to someone that either has aught against you. But if it's family, man, ask for forgiveness, right? Release yourself, right? Because forgiveness is the most powerful tool we have. Man, I love you guys, right? Like I said, I'm closing on this video. I love you guys. Enjoy your family day, your 4th of July, right? I look forward to seeing you guys next week, man. And man, as I say each and every week, and I say it for this holiday, if a God allows you to wake up tomorrow, if God allows you to experience the 4th, make it your masterpiece. God bless you and good evening.
Our family is happy, healthy, and abundantly blessed. We always have more than enough, and we love to share our overflow with others. We invite love into our home and our lives. We support each other, always. We enjoy each other's company. Loving energy surrounds us always. We are thankful for each other. We always show appreciation for one another. We recognize each other's success. We are always there for one another, no matter what. We find the goodness in one another. We celebrate every win together. Our family is the bedrock of our individual and collective success. We keep prayer at the center of our lives. We enjoy praying for each other. We find inspiration in one another. We believe that family is important. We are respectful and respected. We trust each other with our lives. We speak to each other with respect and love. We enjoy spending time with one another. We find excuses to celebrate and spend time together. We love creating lasting memories that will be forever cherished. We create traditions that will be passed on for generations to come. We only speak positivity and blessings over our family. No gossip here. We invite peace into our family home. We easily say I love you and mean it. Laughing is how we spend most of our time. We are appreciative of the blessings we've been given. We stick by each other no matter what. We love each other a lot. We have each other's backs. We are family.
We really hope you enjoyed this episode of Lowe's More, the Blueprint Podcast. Stay connected and follow us at our website, www.lowesmore.com. That's LOWESMOORE.com. You can also join the discussion on Twitter at Lowe's More and on Facebook at Lowe's More Jr. As always, thank you for pushing your mindset towards a better reality. This concludes the most thought-provoking portion of your day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this podcast to stay fully up to date with everything we're up to. Until next time, be kind to yourself and each other.
What they teaching is a joke. I ain't buying it like I'm broke. Insufficient funds for insignificant.